Communication has greatly improved as individuals can communicate quickly and efficiently. Various theories have been developed to explain this phenomenon. This presentation explores the cultivation theory in relation to the role of mass media and the quality and nature of interpersonal communication in today's society by examining the theory and its application to various aspects of interpersonal communication influenced by television. As a teen, television played an important role in my life. It wasn't an interest of mine, it was the only interest. I watched anywhere between 35 to 40 hours a week of television. I wanted my life to be like the ones I saw on television. It wasn't until my late 20s that I realized that life is not what you see on TV. I was envious of those around me whose life was something from a TV show. The older I get, I realize two things. The first one being real life always comes with a twist, and the second one is to take a closer look at envy, because when it comes to destructive behaviors, it did make the top 7. The reason why the cultivation theory spoke to me was because I was obsessed with the fantasies of television. The cultivation theory. The cultivation theory, also known as the cultivation hypothesis or the cultivation analysis, was an approach developed by Professor George Gerbner. It was about a study of the effects television had on viewers' ideas and how it influenced their everyday lives. Cultivation theorists believe that television has long-term effects which are small, gradual, indirect, but cumulative and significant. The cultivation theory evolves around 3 main concepts: mass media effects and processes, effect of mass media that differs from Garber's perspective, operational practices that affect the relationship between various aspects of culture and television exposure. Concepts involved in cultivation theory. The theory constitutes of certain concepts include storytelling. This demonstrates how the television has become an important source of information about life experiences. Individuals are exposed to 3 types of stories when watching television. The first one involves how things work. This seeks to explain the dynamics of life. Secondly, there is how things are. This depicts the current society's rules, visions, and goals. Thirdly, what do you depict human behavior with regard to choice and values? This includes aspects covering law and religion. Another concept involved in the cultivation theory is the symbolic function of televisions. The symbolic role of the television is characterized by 3 traits: television being accessible, omnipresent, and comprehensible. Television is an important element in many people's lives. Besides that, it is available in many homes, and an individual does not need any prerequisite skills to be influenced by it. In terms of understanding, it has been able to portray accurate, vivid pictures of the society, enabling the viewers to relate to it more readily, hence shaping individuals' cultural views. The third concept involved in the cultivation theory is symbolic environment. Television has taken up the role of information people. The third concept involved in the cultivation theory is symbolic environment. Television has taken up the role of informing people about the surrounding environment instead of allowing people to experience real aspects of life. This refers to human beings' ability to acquire knowledge not just from personal experiences, but also from the symbolic environment depicted through stories. The news, drama, and other programs, whether real or fiction, influences the thought process of an individual about life, people, authority, and society. Through regular exposure to broadcast material, individuals' disconcernment about different aspects of life is affected. People idealize the standards set by television standards to experience life and interact with followers. People idealize the standards set by television standards to experience life and interact with followers. Here are some of the examples of TV shows on the air that not only defines the culture and norms of the society, but also raises important dilemmas and issues, as well as showing consequences of those actions.
Hey.
Hey. Hannah, I'm not going. Not now. Not ever.
Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive? My husband and we never got a note.
Hey, it's Hannah. Hannah Baker.
Holy shit.
Settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why.
This is a wild game of survival.
Is Hannah telling the truth?
Don't believe everything you hear.
Whatever Hannah thought she saw, she lied about it on those tapes because she's a crazy drama queen who just killed herself for attention.
Hannah has secrets, Mrs. Baker.
Hannah's secrets are what killed her.
Maybe I'll never know why you did what you did, but I can make you understand how it felt.
You don't know the whole story.
What else do I need to know? You're just like the rest of them, but I'm not. Everyone is just so nice until they drive you to kill yourself. And sooner or later, the truth will come out.
We are high. I'm in love. We are high.
Oh my God.
Every corpse has a tale to tell, and this one has the touch of evil.
Archie, a kid is dead. I saw you guys. How you feel about me? Is it real?
I'm asking you right now if you love me.
Who are you lying to?
I'm breakfast at Tiffany's, but this place is strictly in cold blood.
This should be fun.
Did you and Donnie Darko kill him together?
Nothing this bad was ever supposed to happen here.
Maybe there's another side to the story.
There's a possibility Jason's murderer will soon be in this room.
This whole car is a crime scene. No fingerprints.
You're a little more dangerous than you look.
The hospital was my home, my sanctuary. I love it here. Congratulations! Correction. Loved it here.
There's a shooter in the hospital.
What? Stay here.
Come on, come on!
There's a shooter in the hospital? Hide.
ABC's Grey's Anatomy 2. This is the story of three families. Jay and Gloria are newlyweds.
Hi, I'm Gloria Pritchett.
Oh, this must be your dad.
Actually, no, I'm her husband. Don't be fooled by the, Give me a second here.
Mitchell and Cameron are proud new parents.
Look at that baby with those cream puffs.
This baby would have grown up in a crowded orphanage if it wasn't for us cream puffs. And you know what? No, to all of you who judge. Shame on you.
What?
She's got the cream puffs.
Oh.
Phil and Claire have the traditional family.
I'm the cool dad. I know all the dances to High School Musical.
We're all in this together. Yes, we are.
No matter how different they are.
We're here, coming in.
Don't worry, Dad. Nothing gay going on here.
They're one big happy family.
Oh, a beautiful dress.
I thank you, Phil.
Okay.
No, wait. Phil. So she says Phil, not feel.
Huh.
Phil.
ABC's
This is a job for me, it's adrenaline. Don't try to box me and I am Mayweather. Come in the ring, my punches are way better. I never drink, but I live in these bars. The moment you blink is the moment you lost. Say you a king, who put you in charge? Care what you think, I'm breaking your car.
Don't miss the 2-hour season finale next Wednesday because spoilers will be everywhere on Thursday.
We witness as Lucius Lyon becomes a god.
Jaw-dropping finale.
This mic is part of my family. Take it away, I'm coming to find you. I've been through a lot of my life and it's hard to get people to listen when no one's behind you.
You're in a dark path, Lucius. You're going down.
Lucius! Lucius!
This season on Pose.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, down.
I want to see all the rich bitch fantasy in full effect.
If you're going to serve a look, it must be real.
As real as that wig on your head? Real is subjective, mommy dearest.
Let's get something straight. I'm not running a halfway home. We're a family, and I'm building a legacy. Where have you been?
Ricky took me to the pier.
Look, when you meet the right guy, you'll figure it out. Just promise me you'll protect yourself.
Okay, what is ballroom without a little drama? Who's at the door?
My brother!
You made your choice, my dad.
That's not my name, Carmen.
And how am I supposed to explain to the family that you're not dead?
You told them I died?
I buried more friends in the past year than any of you can even count.
You lost your mind? I think it's time to liven this bitch up a bit, right? Bring it to the floor!
These shows inherently define ideas like what is the perfect relationship? What should be the code of conduct with friends? What type of interaction between family and etc. Impact on interpersonal relationships. The cultivation theory can be used to explore the impact of media exposure on the interpersonal relationships through a focus of 3 concepts. Violence. Continuous exposure to violent content in the media may contribute towards an increase in violent tendencies and how an individual interacts with another person. Sexual relationships. The continued exposure to content portraying romantic relationships is likely to influence the quality of the interpersonal relationship in real life. Self-image and emotions. The quality of interpersonal relationships an individual develops. Self-image and emotions. The quality of interpersonal relationships an individual develops is also dependent on his or her self-image and ability to regulate emotions. The cultivation theory emphasizes how the television influences interpersonal relationships through its influence on people's moral values and overall views of life. It is effective in defining the nature of interpersonal relationships in the contemporary society and how they have been influenced by the mass media. The cultivation theory emphasizes how the television influences interpersonal relationships through its influence on people's moral values and overall views of life. It is effective in defining the nature of interpersonal relations in the contemporary society and how they are. Why do people like television? Naturally, television does not show happy ends and triumphs over goodness. However, it manages to attract people by the extraordinary adventure character and uncommonness of the plot. Usually, people compare their own lives with those they see on the screen and start to believe that they need to change something and structure their lives of seemingly popular norms. Cultivation theory is about changes in attitudes, values, and culture in society. Nicholas Johnson states, "All television is educational television. The question is, what is it teaching?"